Putting our trust in God and the people He's put in our lives isn't always easy. That's why we're taking the month of September to see what God says about trust. We define trust like this: putting your confidence in someone you can depend on. There's a phrase we say a lot around here: I can trust God no matter what. And it's true. We know that God is someone we can depend on. Our own understanding can have a way of getting us in trouble sometimes, especially when life doesn't turn out exactly how we would want or how we expect. But that's why it's so important that our trust is grounded in God, His love for us, and His willingness to do whatever it took to have a relationship with us. As we read through all the examples of trust throughout Scripture to find the best stories to help kids unpack this idea of trust, we kept coming back to one guy in the Old Testament: Joseph. After all, his entire life was built on his trust in God's faithfulness. Joseph found himself in some crazy situations throughout his life. Yet, time and again, Scripture tells us that Joseph trusted God and found hope in Him. So, each week this month, we'll take a closer look at Joseph's life and discover something about how we can trust God and the people He's put in our lives. Our memory verse this month comes from Proverbs 3:5, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding." It's easy for us to choose our own path, but it's not always best for us. When we trust in God, He'll give us the best path for our lives.